What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to powder coat some jig heads. I've got 4 Ned Rig heads here, and I got 4 different colors. Blue, chartreuse, purple, and it's supposed to be gray, I think, but it looks black in the color. Also heating my lead pot, trying to make a few more jig heads. And I'm basically just going to show you today how we can do that very easily. The way I'm going to show you today, it's, in my opinion, the easiest way. If you're not making them to sell like industrial level, this is definitely going to be the way for you, because some people have an entire PVC system where they put their paints in and it mixes it with air. We're not going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be using a drill bit, making it super simple. You're going to need your powder paint. These are pretty cheap. These are $7 for a can. It's going to take you a very long time to use up a can, so I would recommend getting colors that you actually like. This blue is very nice. My girlfriend picked it out. And we're going to make one with the blue, one with a gray, a purple, and a chartreuse. Now these are all Ned Rig heads today. We will be doing crappy jig heads as well, but for right now, that's what we're going to be using. So your first step is you're just going to want to mix up your paint real nice. You pretty much just mix it until it's almost a liquid, which this one is hard to do. I left it in my car for too long in the summer and winter, so it's kind of chunky, but it still works. I don't know how, but it does. And you're just going to give it. Now once you get it nice and mixed up, you can use a heat gun. That's what a lot of people prefer. I've used a heat gun multiple times, but it'd be very loud for this video. I've also used pliers and a lighter. Works very well. You just basically roll it around the heat and the flame, make sure it gets good and hot. If you're using higher weighted jig heads with more lead, you're going to want to hold on there for longer. This one's not too big, so I'm going to keep it for probably like 7-8 seconds. Just give it a nice rotation, moving around. And then when I'm done, you're going to quickly put it in here, mix it around, tap, and that's it. There's no paint in the eye. The paint is on there very well. And it's a very nice color, so props to my girlfriend on picking that color. On to the next one. This one I'm going to go with this gray, which is a very, very nice gray. I love using dark colors for bass with Ned Rigs. It seems to do me very well. I like to match either gray or black with a green pumpkin for little small craws, usually yum craws. Throw them under rocks or logs and they do very, very well. I don't know if you can see or not, but see, it looks like sand, but if you keep mixing and mixing, it looks almost as if it's like a liquid. And that's the consistency that you really want once you have your jig head heated up and to dip in there. It looks pretty good there. It doesn't take long to do at all. And like I said, it's a fun process. Like today, it's the 1st of January. It's a nice cold winter night. I have nothing better to do than paint a few jig heads, so why not do it? Do the same process. You just heat it up real nice. Once it's good and hot, dip it and mix it just a little bit. Tap, and there you go. It comes out very shiny. It's a very, very nice black. Oh, looks like my lead pot got hot. That's all you do. Your best bet is to hang them up on something. I had a styrofoam case with a clothes hanger that I would just hang them off and let them dry. It doesn't take them long to dry at all, but it is a good idea to give them a few seconds to dry before you try to let them touch anything, because the paint can wear off, but it's not very common. This I'm going to show you basically a top view of what I've been doing. Tap my drill bit off a little bit. It's a very nice chartreuse. I'm just going to take it, mix it in there. Hopefully that lead doesn't splash and burn me. Just take and mix it. Right there is pretty good. If you can tell, I'm not sure. That middle looks almost like a liquid. I think it's hard to tell in this camera because how bright that color is. And this is messy. I would not recommend doing this on any kind of pretty wood bench you've got going on, if you have a really nice workstation that you like the looks of, because it can be very, very messy, like I said. Again, I hold them at the bottom of the hook, lighter, rolled around the heat. Same process I did earlier. This one's a bit thicker, so I might take it a little bit longer to heat it up. Couple swishes. Shake it off. There we go, a nice chartreuse jig head. The final one I'm going to do in this video is this purple right here. Now, take a good look at the way it is now versus how it looks when it comes out, because it is not the same at all. They show you on the thing, on the container, the color that it should come out to be. This is not the same at all, and I'm glad it's not, because this is a very bright purple. And I don't know if you can see in there or not, but there's a lot of a hint of blue sparkle in there, which come out very, very nice when this is done. This is definitely going to be one of my favorites to use this summer, or this springtime rather, for red eye, smallmouth, anything on the river. Give it that nice, pretty hint. Alright, now we got the color on there. Take our jig head, make sure there's nothing on there. Well, if there is, it'll probably burn off anyway. Same process that I've done 3 times. You know the deal. Heat it up. Get it nice and hot. Warm, warm, warm. Da-da-da-da-da. Once it's hot, dip it. Quick little swish around. Boom. Tap. As you can see, that is a very, very pretty purple. Nice and deep. Nowhere near the powder itself, which is to be expected. I mean, it's heated up powder. It basically turns into a liquid for a short period of time. And that's about all I got for y'all today.